Welcome back, everyone, to the Texarkana Bandits Dynasty here on College Football 26 as the season winds down and we get ready for championship weekend. Well, it's Texarkana versus South Alabama, and the goal is now not to lose a single game in conference. We're undefeated in conference at 6-0. We beat the monkey off our back in Southern Miss. We finally did that. Now there's an opportunity not only to make the college football playoffs if we win out possibly, but to take home a Sun Belt championship. Now nothing's easy. It's never that easy. But this team finally has that opportunity. I felt like this was the year. I felt we were by far the best team in the conference from a talent perspective. And so far, we've proven that. Now we have to finish the job. And the South Alabama game is the late game on the schedule, which you know what that means. We'll be rocking the midnight jerseys for this one as the Jaguars come into the hideout to face us, and they'll be without some big weapons. They will not have Achilles Woods, otherwise known as Achilles by some people, and Darren Green, their top running back. So that makes Malik Gauze their biggest offensive playmaker, the tight end out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. So they're not going to have the guy that I've been arguably scared of the most, which is a big help for this team. Luckily, I don't think this guy's the next coming of the Exalted One. So I think we'll be fine there. He has had a fantastic season, 544 yards, 2 touchdowns, averaging just over 10 yards a carry. Defensively, Juan Westbrook is their top corner, the 5'11 corner out of Hoover, Alabama. Now, one thing you got to notice is they've got a lot of youth on this team, both redshirt sophomore players that we're talking about here. So it could be 2 big players in the long run for this South Alabama team. Now, the big thing for Westbrook, he's been a pick machine. 4 interceptions this season to go along with 46 total tackles. So he's doing just about everything right as we head to the hideout, and we are off in this one as it is going to be returnable for Orlando Hayter, the depth corner, as he gets up to about the 20-yard line. Out comes the offense. JCP in his first game back, a $107, 2 touchdowns. It was a good return for number 0, and we'll see how the offense plays out here. Headley Cantu to the left of Deuce Adams to begin. And through the air they go off the play action. It's just going to be a short gain there to Cantu. 2nd and 9. Adams in the gun. Handoff goes to Cantu. Cantu cannot find room. It'll be 3rd down and 6 now. So a gain total of 4 off 2 downs. Can they pick up the first? Falcon underneath has enough for the first down and will take it. 1st and 10. Man in motion, JCP. As it's going to be a screen here. The swing screen setup picks up a good 6 yards for Cantu. So far, 7 yards through the air for him as Ryunosuke Woods checks in to give him a spell. Hand off to Woods. He's got room and a lot of it. Big run for Ryunosuke Woods of 30 yards on his first carry. So 1st and 10 after Woods' big carry. Cantu checks back in. And they go right to him on the ground, and he cut back a fantastic move. Jumped over a down defender, picks up the first down. And this offense is moving, is just as I say that, they go backwards. 2nd and 20 after the sack. Adams with time. Over the middle, should have been intercepted. He's lucky there. And it's going to be 3rd and 20. Do we have a big play in the arsenal? Just going to the bubble screen, hoping to make something happen. Well, we got some room back, a gain of 8. As Banfield's kick is up, and it's no good. It doinks off the upright. That drive just fell apart. It looks so good, especially after the Ryunosuke Woods 30-yarder. It fell apart. Now South Alabama with a good start to their opening drive with a nice run right up the middle. Now the defense going to have to come to play here after no points off the opening offensive possession, as that's going to be a gain of 5. The Jags looking to be on upset alert early. Hand off here. That's another first down and more. No Darren Green, no problem right now. First and 10. Out of the empty. That one is caught, and it's going to be a gain of 8. So 2nd and 2. Shotgun set, looking to throw quickly off the RPO. That one incomplete. They were not on the same page there. 3rd down and 2. Plenty of time. And that one is caught. Brace found his man, and it's going to be a big first down inside the 10. That's Corey Summer on the catch. 1st and goal. Hand off here, and that's not going to go anywhere. Jamie Garcon on top of that one. 2nd and goal now. Brace looking to throw the lefty, goes down. It's Lyle Horner who flies in there from his linebacker spot. We send some extra pressure. It works out, and it's a big loss to the 17. So just under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. It's speeding by right now. 3rd and goal. Brace to the air, connects, and that's going to be enough for the touchdown as he finds pay dirt. Got behind 2 defenders, able to make them pay. That is Jarian Graham with the catch and the touchdown. So right off the bat, upset alert is ringing as that one overthrown for the time traveler. Deuce Adams not feeling it right now. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again. Underneath. There you go. Kyrie Brown picking up the first down there. 1st and 10. Adams in the gun with Cantu. Hand off to Headley. Cantu, he can't bust through a small hole. That's going to be only a 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8. Woods checks in. It's a delayed handoff to Woods, and Ryunosuke Woods with a nice carry to take us to the end of the first quarter of action. 7-0. The South Alabama Jaguars on top in this one, and right now the upset alert is blaring. Third down and 3. Here we go. Deuce and the duo set with Cantu and Wells, as that is going to be enough for the first down. Headley Cantu found plenty of room that time around. 1st and 10. We're certainly not afraid of Eric Wells leading the charge, possibly. We saw plenty of that when Cantu couldn't play a lot last week. 2nd and 8 after a short pickup there from JCP. 2nd and 8. Over the middle and into the hands of a South Alabama defender. That was just heavily overthrown, and Deuce threw it right to the safety. I mean, that one went over everyone's head and directly into the arms of an awaiting safety. Unbelievable. A.J. Watkins, the man with the pick. And now it's right back to South Alabama's offense, and the blitz gets home. Chase Taylor, back-to-back sacks now, with the sacking defender coming in, being an off-ball linebacker. 2nd and 16. Men in motion here. As pump fake quick, deep shot. Can they defend it? They do. Little Mac in coverage. 3rd and 16. Big situation here now. As pressure coming from Jepson, it's just a check down. That's not going to go very far. As Brace can't get the first down through the air, it's time for a punt return. And if I'm showing it, something happened. Is it good or bad's the question. Well, it's Ryunosuke Woods on the return. He's got plenty of room. He's got to be one man, and well, he did that with ease to the 10-5 touchdown Bandits. It's a Ryunosuke Woods punt return touchdown. That's one way to get on the board, and that is definitely a spark for this team offensively and defensively when you see the special teams unit do that. So 1st and 10 here for South Alabama's offense, right back on the field after the punt return touchdown. Nowhere to go there, only a gain of 2. Good defending there, as it'll bring up 2nd and 8. Brace pressured, he gets it out, and a big stiff arm there. Nearly got enough for the first. So on 3rd and 1, you got to expect the sneak, right? No, they hand it off right up the middle, and that could have been bad if Lyle Horner didn't stop him right there. It might have been a touchdown. 1st and 10. Only rushing 4. This one gets out to the flats. Nowhere to go. Good stop by Jamie Garcon. 2nd and 13. Empty set. Jerry Brace to throw. No, he was going to run. Gets stuffed. It's Sterling and Jepson that get there. So a much-needed back-to-back big plays to put them behind the sticks. And now that brings up 3rd and 18, and they are showing blitz. They bring it. Nobody getting home, though, as the deep shot does. As that is a massive pickup. You send 6. No one gets home, and they make the big play happen as Brace runs right into his own sack this time around, as that's going to be, I believe, the 4th sack of the day already. 2nd and 13. Backup quarterback now in as Brace was banged up on that last play, and nowhere to go there on the ground for Thomas. Amari Thomas has had a pretty good day on the ground so far as they drop back here on 3rd and 9. Deep shot to the end zone, and that one's knocked away. So they're going to have to settle. 4th and 9. The kick is up. It is good on the 44-yarder. So the lead goes back to the Jaguars, but now they're without their quarterback, at least for now. We'll see how long Jerry Brace is off the field. But can our offense get clicking? The special teams got us on the board. Can the offense add to it as a loss of 3 there? Nowhere to go for Cantu. Man's one of the top guys on the board for the Doak Walker Award. And now he can't find running room, as that's going to be a solid 6-yard, or I'm sorry, a 9-yard pickup for Falcon there as 3rd down and 4. It's a keeper for Deuce. He's not going to get enough. And deep in their own territory, the offense is still out there. Aggressive play calling as it's to Cantu. He's got enough for the first. Will move the chains. So a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Just checking that one down. That's Cantu picking up a good chunk as we head to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 5. Cantu still in the ball game here. And I don't know what the hell that was. Luckily, it's incomplete. So 3rd down and 5. Handoff, Cantu right up the middle. He's got the first and more. We'll take it. 1st and 10. A buck and a half left to go on the clock. Kill the clock, get some points. I'll be happy as they go to the bubble screen again. JCP picking up 6. First timeout taken by the Bandits. Well, I'd argue we're in Banfield field goal range, but me and the kick meter, you know. I think he could possibly make it as a check down here to Cantu. Picks up enough for the first. 1st and 10. Adams in the gun, looking to throw, plenty of time. Underneath he goes to Kyrie Brown, and that's going to get him close to moving the sticks. 2nd and 2. Just above half a minute left. Handoff Cantu. He's going to have enough for the first. 33 seconds left, 1 timeout. Can we add some pay dirt? No, incomplete, luckily. Throwing out of the sack. 2nd and 10. Deuce in the gun, takes the snap, looks to throw. Over the middle, that is caught. That's the time traveler. 1st and 10. Rolling out is Deuce. He's going to keep it himself. Get out of bounds at the 1. Maybe even the half-yard line's where they've got him. 2nd and goal. QB keeper. Touchdown, Bandits. We do find pay dirt before the end of the half. We'll take the lead for the first time today. 9 seconds left. I've got to think South Alabama ain't doing nothing. Much needed offensive possession there. As we head to halftime, it's Bandits on top, but barely 14-10. Certainly been a closer game than expected. And you see the numbers. The passing attack for South Alabama has been their biggest weapon today, and I can't say I'm entirely surprised at that. Speaking of what's important here, Siaki Takitaki is visiting today. Hopefully we can win him over. Currently favoring the Lobos. And I don't like that. I don't like that he's favoring New Mexico over us. Another name to keep in mind, Tyreek Hepburn, the guard. He now has the Bandits #1. We're the only one offering a scholarship. Hopefully that stays. And as for Dante Dorsey, the running back, well, we're currently still the only team offering him a scholarship. See if that changes as time goes on, but hopefully we have him locked down as well. But 14-10 at half, and well, the scoring started thanks to Ryunosuke Woods and this punt return. The only bad part is he's been exhausted since then and has not seen the field since. It has been all Headley, Cantu, and Eric Wells because Ryunosuke Woods has poofed away because of the kick return. It happens so much every kick return. But 1st and 10 here for South Alabama. Let's see what the Jaguars do with the ball to start the second half. Jerry Brace is back out there. So that's a 6-yard pickup for Graham. 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Brace pressured. It's Lyle Horner who comes through free. He gets him for the 2nd time today. I want to say the 5th sack on the day as a team. Maybe the 6th. I may have lost count. I don't know. 3rd and 12. Brace takes the snap, looking to throw, and he'll go down. There's sack number 6. Thank you, graphic. There's Sterling with his first for himself here this time around. So a big play by the defensive tackle, forces the punt. No return to show on that one. So 1st and 10, Headley Cantu getting a lot of the workload today because no Ryunosuke Woods after that return. 2nd and 8. Cantu in the backfield. They go play action. Deuce connects the time traveler, and he's going to have about 6. So 3rd down and 3. Hand off to Cantu. He's going to have enough for the first and more. We'll move those chains. Thank you. And it'll be a new set of downs here. Has a quick throw. That's Devin Washington, I believe, picking up the first down there. Or I'm sorry, Kyrie Brown picking up the first down. It is hard to see these numbers in the black jerseys. I'm not going to lie. As that is a nice catch for Falcon. Only his 2nd, I believe, on the day. 2nd and 6. Plenty of time as time runs out, though, from the free rusher. It is going to be 3rd and 6. So an empty set. Quick throw. Falcons got the first down on the slant. We'll take it. Moving the chains. Keeping the clock going. We're already over halfway done with this quarter. As Deuce rolling out. Gonna keep it himself. And getting down to the 2. Dante Blade banged up. He's been playing left tackle this year. And he has been banged up. He's also not happy about our conference prestige. That's a fun fact about him. We'll see if he stays in the offseason or not. As a handoff here to Cantu. Fights his way in. Touchdown, Bandits. And just like that, it's a 2-possession ball game. And now South Alabama has to be at least a tiny bit worried. Just the smallest amount. 1st and 10, an 11-point ball game. Let's go defense. Add some more sacks. There we go, another one. It's Harland on the sack this time around. And that is going to be the 7th team sack. 2nd and 17. 7 sacks on the day. Jerry Brace trying not to make it 8 here. Is that one not knocked away? I don't know how he caught that one. Massive play by South Alabama. 1st and 10. Handoff here. Thomas goes back in. And not going to get much there. Only again to 2. 2nd and 8. Shotgun set. Brace takes the snap. Looking to throw. He's got all day. Throws on the run. And that one's broken up. Devin Rutherford broke that one up, it looked like. 3rd and 8. Brace taking the deep shot. One-on-one. Jet White knocks it away. 1st and 10 now here for Texarkana. A 2-score lead. And Headley Cantu right on the ground with this one. Another 1st down run. 1st and 10. Probably going to see some of the most work he's had all year long. As this one just thrown away. 2nd and 10. Shotgun set. It's a keeper on the option, as that's going to be an 8-yard gain. Deuce is now on fire. 3rd and 2. Handoff, Cantu, and he's not going to get it. He stood up. This South Alabama D-line's done a good job of keeping him at bay on the short yardage as a flag flies, and I'm not going to lie, I was not paying attention. I don't believe I was paying attention on that one, or there was motion. One of the two. We punt it now after my mistake, and it's 1st and 10 for South Alabama, and nowhere to go there for Brace. Good tackle there. 2nd and 12. Brace. Screen set up, and he got it to his number 1 receiver, as that's going to be a solid pickup as we head to the 3rd quarter of action. Or, I'm sorry, 4th quarter of action. 21-10. Bandits on top. Speaking of 21, that's where we stand in the standings. Ha! That's what we call a transition. 3rd and 6 now here to the 4th quarter of action. Throw up those 4s, everybody. Let's see what we can do here as that one's broken up. The good spinal tap animation, as I like to call it. It's 1st and 10, and a man moved early. That's not going to help our case. Titus Carruthers moves, and that moves us back 5 yards now. 1st and 10, empty set. As over the middle, that one is caught. That's JCP. 2nd and 2. Cantu to the right. As this is a screen for Cantu. And he's got the 1st down and a bit more. We'll take it. Not a ton, but we'll take it. 1st and 10. Shotgun set, handoff goes to Cantu. He picks up 4 off that one, still in the ball game. He's taking a lot of hits today. Keep in mind, he is a junior, so he still does have 1 year left. I don't know how much health he's going to have for that last year, but we'll see. 1st and 10. This is a check down to Cantu. He fought off the initial tackle, picks up 4. Eric Wells now checks in. Thank God, give the man a break. As that one is over the head of Shaq McBath IV. The time traveler can't get that one, and Cantu's right back in the ball game on 3rd down and 6. And that is a quick throw. This time McBath's got it. 1st down. 1st and 10. Flag flies. It's another delay of game. I was not on my game looking at the play clock today. That is a definite. So it'll move us back 5 yards again. 21-10 still. Field goal makes it a pure 2-possession ball game. We still feel fine, right? You got a wide open man. Okay, Douglas Falcon had a touchdown. I'll be the YouTube comment section and say square was wide open. 2nd and 6. Deuce. He hit him in the hands, but Cantu dropped it. Come on, Headley. You can't do that. 3rd and 6 here. To the end zone, it's Shaq McBath, the 4th. Touchdown, Bandits. And, well, there you go. We at least got the touchdown. Should have been a lot earlier to Falcon, but hey, I digress. It's 27-10. Make it 28 after the extra point. And we still have more to see. What? We thought we'd see more as a fumble here. That is another big play by the defense. I don't know if that's going down as a sack or a tackle for loss. We'll see when we see the total number of sacks in this one. As there goes Thomas for a nice run. 3-score game. Don't think they're making the comeback, but hey, once again, anything's possible. As Jet White covering, couldn't bring him down. And oh no, I'm having flashbacks. Oh God. It's a touchdown for the Jaguars, and I don't like hearing touchdown for the Jaguars when I had to watch the Jaguars give up a 3-score lead. Like, come on. Can the Bandits not do that to me? 1st and 10. Deuce. Hands off Cantu. He's going to find 4. I trust you guys a little bit more than Jacksonville to hold a 3-score lead. Let's see if we can keep it. Here is Cantu outside. Picks up the 1st and more. Still taking some hits here is Marquis Yeast banged up. First down and 10. 4 minutes left to go in this one. Still time for anything to happen, really. Has a handoff here to Cantu. He's going to have more yards on the ground, and his day continues to be better. Just adding to that Doak Walker resume. First and 10. It's Cantu again. He picks up 6. 2nd and 4, under 3 minutes now. Handoff Wells. He's going to have the 1st down. First timeout taken here by South Alabama. We're just taking the timeouts now. We're just killing this clock. Why am I showing it, I wonder? As this is a catch for Falcon. Not a touchdown, but a catch nonetheless. He does stay in bounds enough to keep that clock moving and force them to take their 2nd timeout, 2nd and 6. It's a keeper. Nowhere to go for Deuce. So 3rd timeout's been taken by the Jaguars. It's 3rd and 7. Can we end it here? No, we can't. Wells can't get the 1st down. Well, we'll take the Banfield field goal. It's up and good. And that would seal this game, essentially. It's got to. 31-27. 17. It's over. It's a 2-score game still. Let's look at that. But it's got to be over. There's no way they make a comeback in 2 minutes, as that one's incomplete. Why is there still footage going on? No, you can't be serious. Brace makes the throw, the catch, and run all the way upfield near midfield. Oh, not like this. Not like this. 1st and 10. The clock keeps ticking. Brace connects, and that's going to be a gain of about 6. They keep moving quick. 2nd and 4. Brace finds his man wide open. That's going to be another 1st down. Clock keeps ticking as they go quickly. Well, it stops for the 1st down, but you know what I mean. 1st and, or I was about to say 1st and 15. 1st and 10 is another sack, the 8th on the day. That one for Kellen Jepson. And now only a minute remains. Brace goes short. Nowhere to go. 3rd down and 9. Clock keeps ticking. Brace gonna have to take the shot. Wide open in the middle of a number of defenders. It's caught. And that right there is gonna make it 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. They did spike it. That's why it's 2nd and goal. 3rd down and goal here. They got to score on this play, or it's essentially over. They gave me a bit of a scare here. I'm not going to lie. Brace off his back foot and knocked away in between 2 black jerseys. So 4th and goal, game on the line here. It all comes to a close as Brace cannot complete it. It's over. We win. Little bit of a scare factor there at the end, thinking they might make the comeback. But we get the job done. Headley Can to a $121 on 19 carries. One of his biggest workloads of the season. Over 20 touches. He really had to do more than I really like letting him do because I want to keep my running backs healthy. But he was able to get the job done, and that's what matters. So we were able to pull it off. We remain unbeaten in conference play, and everything feels like we're skyrocketing to a Sun Belt title game. That's what it feels like. Now, who knows what happens on Senior Day next week? That could change everything. It really could. Cantu, a $121, 1 touchdown. It was a good day for the ground game when it came to him. No one else really did much. Now, of course, Woods was out after the punt return for some reason. He was totally gassed. But, you know, Douglas Falcon, sorry I missed your touchdown. You were wide open. I saw it here doing commentary. Didn't see it in game, though. I can't see everything. I'm blinder than a bat. Lyle Horner, 10 tackles on the day, and 8 sacks. 8 sacks. We were all over Jerry Brace. He didn't have a chance in this game. And luckily, the sacks were enough to impress Seaki Taki. So we will take that to the bank and add a new defensive tackle to the room. So thank you very much for that. And we've moved up now to number 20 in the top 25. But can we keep the winning ways going against the Raging Cajuns on Senior Day? Most important game of the year when it comes to the seniors. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, because Sun Belt Championship is just that close now.